decided it was definitely time for another abandoned forest vlog because who doesn't love mosquitoes and inconsistent lighting? Basically, whenever something bad happens to me, like any inconvenience during a video, I just kind of like attribute it to a punishment. I went to an antique mall and like a comic book shop with my friend, and I was vlogging in public and doing all sorts of kind of ridiculous things, and I just kind of attributed it all to a punishment for misspelling your name. I thought about not posting that and remaking a video that was a bit more normal and was more calm and had a more coherent kind of narrative going on, but then I thought, no, this is just kind of silly and ridiculous, but in its own way it was really funny to watch. And so I thought, okay, I'll just put it out on the internet and I'll see if people like it. And I was reading the comments and everyone thought it was funny. And then you made your video, and to quote you directly, you ended your video with, "And I'm in awe of how awkward Hannah's last video was," or something to that extent. And yeah, the last video I made was hyper and ridiculous and eccentric and odd. I assume that you knew me enough from my original Call Forgotten channel and then the videos we made back and forth to know that I'm not a crazy person. I am really exceptionally odd. I think if you read any of my writing, you will know that immediately. I think you'd gather that I'm not ridiculous and vapid and weird like most of the girls in our age group. It was funny to watch your video because during the entire thing you seemed so flustered and kind of unsure of what to say. On the note of your glasses, I know that you were a bit confused about how that worked. Like, did your glasses just get the award, or was it like you and your glasses? And to clear this up for you, I think the glasses are pretty, you know, attractive on their own. And I think they kind of possess some sort of power, and so I think when you put them on, it kind of raises your attractiveness. I think your glasses, like, it was mainly a compliment to your glasses, like you just have exceptionally hot glasses. I told myself I was going to make this video really normal and not weird, but explaining the sexiness of your glasses just made it really awkward to film in an abandoned forest right now. I don't think I know how to be normal. I think that's kind of the main problem here, really. I figured out throughout making this video that I don't have the capacity to be normal. I'm the kind of person that goes to antique malls with my friends. I try on ridiculous hats. I try to tune a ukulele that obviously does not want to be tuned.
Toe in the water to find out if it's okay.
I play Friday by Rebecca Black on ukulele in my friend's neighborhood. Hey, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. I geek out over Doctor Who.
Are you brave enough?
Your videos are normally fairly like calm and sedate, and so in your next video I want you to be ridiculously hyper and crazy. I want there to be lots of jump cuts and obvious product placement and all the ridiculous things that obnoxious YouTubers do. And one thing, you cannot do it sarcastically or ironically, you have to be pseudo-enthusiastic. I can't really picture you being hyper or energetic or anything because your videos are normally fairly mellow. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing your next video. The FDVA. Oh, and just a side note for all the nerdfighters watching this video. I was wondering, are there any nerdfighter gatherings that you know of that are in kind of the Portland, Seattle, Oregon, Washington area? I would really like to attend some nerdfighter gatherings, preferably before the summer's over, and I don't really know where to find them. And if you guys don't know of any nerdfighter gatherings in like Portland or Seattle, like late August, then maybe we could start one if there's enough of us, because I think it would be fun if there's any like Oregon, Washington nerdfighters that would kind of like to get together and create a gathering. So yeah, I hope to meet some of you before the end of the summer.